Elon Musk. Oumuamua has suddenly returned, and it's not alone. If the earliest known astronomical body traveling across our solar system tells us something, it's that the universe's interconnection indicates that other worlds are more akin to our own than we previously assumed. On October 19, 2017, the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii found a faint, fuzzy object while searching the sky for possibly dangerous asteroids. Its path was absolutely unique. This space asteroid became the very first of its type to be discovered. On its end, a cigar-shaped object careens across space. For the first time, an asteroid traveled between stars. The alien intruder was given the name Oumuamua. Its odd shape stands in stark contrast to the round form found in most objects in our particular solar system. The incredible objects flew through the sun at almost 320,000 kilometers per hour. Its flat, stretched look defied explanation, prompting the imaginative human imagination to speculate that it might be alien technology. Elon Musk argues that its hidden properties hold a tantalising hint about life and other star systems. What do we know about this mysterious visitor? Was the foreigner among us a fragment of a shattered planet, or was it fashioned and hurled towards our star by unknown forces? Let's find out why it's back. No other object in the solar system resembles it. You've probably heard the expression, "see the galaxy before the galaxy sees you." In 2017, scientists in Hawaii named the small reddish cigar-shaped object discovered in October as a messenger from a galaxy. A mysterious cosmic envoy is speeding across the solar system at 40,000 kilometers per hour. People were reminded of Arthur C. Clarke's book, Rendezvous with Rama, in which astronauts locate and board a celestial spacecraft traveling through an empty solar system. Alternatively, there may be echoes of the monoliths that propel human advancement in 2001's A Space Odyssey, in which a worldwide craze for telescope time to examine the item followed its discovery. Even SETI Institute astronomers got in on the act, conducting the hunt for extraterrestrial radio waves just in case. In terms of color and other ascribed qualities, Oumuamua matches known asteroids that we worry will one day smash the Earth and humanity to smithereens. However, the asteroid's form is unusual in that it is extraordinarily long, maybe 800 yards by 80 yards, and at least 10 times wider than it is wide. Long ago, astronomers hypothesized that ice particles expelled from other planets' stony disks would occasionally enter the solar system as intergalactic debris. These rovers might seem as comets when they neared our sun, vaporizing and illuminating it, but they haven't yet been spotted. Astronomers have discovered why there wasn't any cometary light on Oumuamua. Because it is so dim and dark, it can only be seen with an excellent telescope with a wide field of view, such as a Pan-STARRS. Every 7.3 hours, Oumuamua brightens and dims rapidly, indicating that it is rotating around its short axis. According to spectrum data, Oumuamua is dark red, similar to some moons in the solar system's outermost region, where frozen organic molecules have been destroyed by radiation from space. According to Dr. Meach, iron may also have a role in the color. The origin of the shape of Oumuamua is currently unknown. However, Dr. Meach speculated that a supernova explosion may have sent it hurtling away from its star of origin. Or maybe a couple of items crashed and stuck together to create it. Where did it come from? Astronomers were first ecstatic when the orbit looked to point to Vega, the brightest star in Lyra, known to possess a debris disk. Astronomers calculated that the object would have traveled from there to here in about 600,000 years, according to Elon Musk. However, dramatic trajectory changes have reduced the possibility that Vega was the real source. We now know that meteorites ejected by impacts of asteroid on Mars frequently land on Earth. Otherwise, reputable astronomers hypothesized that one of them may have transported life to Earth that evolved on Mars thousands of years ago when it was warm and wet. But we may go more deeply out and back in time to establish our connection to the cosmos. Consider the potential travel time of Oumuamua, which may be many thousands of years. Even while it may appear to be a long time, in cosmological perspective, it is a blink. because the Milky Way galaxy is 10 billion years old. Small Oumuamua may have passed through 20,000 star systems over our galaxy's lifespan up to this point. While this is only a fraction of the galaxy's 200 billion stars, it is a respectable number of stamps on its cosmic passport. The galaxy's stars and planets become mixed up as a result of Oumuamua's dust and debris track. The universe may be relatively little after all, even if it is no longer visible. The solar system has not yet failed. According to Elon Musk and other astronomers, Oumuamua will enter the Kuiper Belt in 2024 and pass through its edge in late 2025. He believes it will pass the Voyager's most isolated location in 2038. Despite the fact that our Oort cloud is anticipated to extend beyond 100,000 AU by 2196, it will remain 1,000 AU from the Sun. As a result, depending on how you define the solar system's edge, you can determine when Oumuamua truly crosses it. However, because Oumuamua has been out of reach for astronomers, they are currently making the most of the information they have gathered in just a few months, in order to learn as much as they can about this strange intergalactic intruder. Onlookers initially mistook Oumuamua, which is around 2,600 feet long and 260 feet wide, for an asteroid. However, astronomers and scientists found that Oumuamua was not moving as it should, instead exhibiting a strong non-gravitational acceleration, indicating that other factors other than gravity were regulating its motion. Oumuamua's motion was equivalent to comets in terms of force, so it didn't feel unusual, explains Meech. She claims that the lack of dust coming out of the item was astounding. The greater the granules of dust released by a comet, the stronger its outgassing. When gas escapes from a comet, it usually carries surface dust with it. Meech, on the other hand, contends that even if the comet was devoid of microscopic particles, huge dust could have been falling from its surface and impacting its speed. Because comets in our solar system can contain significant amounts of water, the top limit indicated that the comet was also chemically unusual. If so much water were to leak, it would come from a separate solar system, which may not be as stunning. What else distinguishes Oumuamua? Astronomers using the Spitzer Space Telescope attempted to observe Oumuamua in the infrared for more than 30 hours. Meech says she looked at thermal infrared, which pulls up heat, and adds, they found nothing. Non-detections, on the other hand, may occasionally give information. They reasoned from this that if it has comet-like thermal characteristics, it must be brighter than expected. Astronomers may learn a lot about the shape, size, and composition of an object by measuring its reflectivity, or how much light it reflects. Meech continues, we just assumed the reflectivity was comet-like and very low. However, they were getting more like 10% reflectivity rather than the usual 4% reflectivity that is characteristic of comets. So it doesn't exactly fit a cometary body. If you assume it has very different thermal qualities on its surface than other comets, the only way they could get it to chord with a 4% reflectance is if you made that assumption, which she finds unusual. During the same infrared experiments, no measurable carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide outgassing from Oumuamua was seen. This is crucial because Meech's team explored the possibility that it was exhaling those two gases in much greater quantities than suggested by Spitzer's observational constraints. It's always difficult to generalize too much from what you don't see, and this comet doesn't seem to be as unified as a typical comet. Because Oumuamua was created in a separate solar system, all of these features may be typical of objects that originated elsewhere. A letter published in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics in 2021 challenged the concept that interstellar travel would be logistically difficult due to the expected cosmological timescales required to travel between stars. We conclude that Oumuamua was not sent by an extraterrestrial civilization and is most likely just an oddly shaped rock that happened to stumble into the solar system. Another study refutes the assumption that Oumuamua's strange movements are the product of an alien spaceship by describing them as most likely the result of hydrogen off-gassing on the 22nd of March 2023. However, in the last year, the Pentagon has taken a renewed interest in investigating inexplicable flying objects above American territory. Since its inception last summer, the AARO has launched over 360 more investigations into alleged UP contacts reported by U.S. military members. About half of these have been explained as balloons or balloon-like things, with the remaining half lacking sufficient information to make a clear decision. In any event, researchers like Elon Musk are hopeful that telescopic scans will find more extraterrestrial objects, which they and other researchers can use to test their claims. Exoplanets show that this is not an impossible ambition. The first exoplanets were discovered about 20 years ago. More than 4,500 of these celestial creatures have been confirmed as of today. Statistics on the kind of objects that traverse the solar system should be accessible in around 10 years, and we should be able to learn a lot about other solar and star systems. Thank you for watching our today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Kindly drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.